Hello, my name is Miguel Ortiz Mendoza. Have you ever wanted to speak but felt your heart race and your voice disappear? Well, I know that feeling very well because for a long time I was once that shy kid who avoided attention at all costs. You should listen to my presentation because many people struggle with shyness when speaking or meeting with others. And this speech will show that people aren't alone through their journey. I know many people out there are shy and tend to get nervous when talking, but I was once that same person. I've been in your shoes numerous of times, but by sharing my experiences of growing shy, this speech will show people how stepping out of my comfort zone helped me overcome this challenge. I can speak honestly about this topic because I've been on both sides, being the shy kid who stayed silent and becoming someone who learned to step outside of their comfort zone. Most of the time in school, I would be by myself and would be an independent person. I barely had any friends, to be honest. I was a very shy person to talk to people and make friends. I remember being in my math class and sitting alone by myself in a corner. I would mind my own business and do my work independently. I didn't have any friends in that class to talk to either, whenever I needed help with an assignment or with a problem. I was also shy to ask for help from my teacher and wouldn't ask for it in any of my classes. Sometimes I would get home and feel depressed and just lock myself inside my room. I would question myself at night, feeling more depressed that night. Now that I have spoken about my shyness during school and how it affected me, I will talk about how I slowly began to overcome this challenge. I slowly started to build up my confidence and started to overcome being the shy person that I once was. Whenever my teachers would ask a question for the class to answer, I would raise my hand to answer, and this made me feel less anxious and I wouldn't feel so nervous anymore to answer any questions. I would feel less shy to answer questions. I felt more confident whenever I would get called on. I would also feel calmer whenever I would get called on. I wouldn't stutter as much as I would before. I would get home feeling much better about myself, knowing I was getting out of my shell. Now that I have spoken about how I slowly became to build up my confidence and started to overcome my shyness, I will talk about how talking to my classmates helped me increase my confidence. Talking to my peers helped me not be a shy person anymore and helped me make friends that I could talk to in class and outside of class. I would be more engaging with my peers in my classes. This gave me the confidence to answer any questions that would approach me. This helped my personal growth and my relationships with people. It also helped me with my anxiety and worry less and took the stress off of me. I would also feel happier and walk around with a smile on my face. I had finally stepped out of my comfort zone and broke out of my shell. To sum it all up, I want to reflect on how being the shy kid shaped who I am today and how stepping outside of my comfort zone changed my life. I talked about how I used to be extremely quiet and isolated in class, how I slowly began building up confidence by speaking up, and how interacting with my classmates helped me overcome my shyness and grow into a more confident person. If you are someone who feels shy, nervous, or afraid to speak up, I want you to know that you aren't alone. Growth doesn't happen all at once. It happens one small step at a time. And even the smallest effort can make a big difference. I used to live inside my shell, afraid of being seen or heard. But once I took the risk to step out, I realized the world wasn't as scary as I thought. If I can break out of my shell, so can you.